Hi there, everyone, and welcome to this amazing short introduction that we've got going on. We've got Patricia Maddalena, and she is an NLP master, a trainer, and an integration therapist. She's also a bestseller, and she has the book The Happiness Hacker Reveals. So I asked Patricia to come on and speak to us today because it's quite a phenomenal time energetically in the world. Today, as I've said before, it's a new moon, so that's really special, and it's a day that I would set new moon intentions. And I was on Patricia's website the other day, and I noticed something she was talking about regarding the 21st of December, which is a week today. So, hi Patricia, how are you?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you. Pleased to be here. It's
Fantastic.
exciting.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. So tell us a little bit about your website. Is your sovereign? What's it?
So we've set something up quite recently, really. Me and my business partner, energetic. Kind of. We've come together. We've kind of like drawn together. Yeah. Only a few weeks ago, and so it's all happened really quite quickly. And but yeah, we were both kind of nudged, if you like, by our guides and whatnot to join forces because of this time that we're in. And so we got together, and I just kept getting this vision, if you like, a download all around the 12th of the 12th and then the 21st of the 12th. And so we set up stepping into your sovereign self. It's a place so that you can enable and empower yourself to live your best life. But right now with the current climate that's happening globally, it just seemed even more important because there's so many people that are looking outside of themselves for that intuitive guidance and being told what to do. And there's this separation and segregation into the adult self, into the sovereign self. I'm nearly a 50-year-old woman. I know what's right for me and my family and what's not right for me and my family. And I can navigate that on all those different levels, whether we're talking medically or financially. And so over this last 9 months, we seem to be birthing, on one timeline, we seem to be birthing a society that is not trusting themselves anymore, not following their instincts anymore, not listening and digging in to the information that's being fed to us on a daily level, and not taking their own sovereignty, if you like, to look into what is really real and what is not, and trusting their own innate health, their own immune systems, their own thought processes, and what they need to do and when they need to do it. So equally, there's this timeline that's shifting where there's more, the tribes are shifting. So lots of people are experiencing, families and good friends, they're no longer on the same page, they're no longer on the same wavelength, they're living out a different story, a different script. And there's this timeline shift, a tribal shift, if you like. And we're seeing more and more people stepping into their sovereign self, stepping into that place of wholeness.
Exciting.
It is I'm going all thrill bumps just
So am
talking
I,
about
actually.
it. Yeah. So one of the things, I mean, I've been working in this field since 2004. So and on a massive level, I had my 12 strands of DNA activated in the White Spring in Glastonbury in Avalon in 1999 on the 21st of December. So that's only just that. Yeah, and it's not something that I think about on a regular basis, but when I was thinking of Sam and working with Sam and doing all of this stuff just in the last 3 weeks, that came through quite massively. And actually on the 21st of December, that's going to be 21 years. Those numbers mean and hold a lot of information. And it was in that moment that I was downloaded basically the next 20 years of work, if you like, that I was to do, and
But
which
that was
I've
quite
done.
overwhelming.
Well, yeah, but it all came in I just the conscious mind can get in the way of some of this
Yeah,
stuff.
it
So it all
definitely does,
came
yeah.
through, which I didn't know what this crystalline codes were at the time. And I didn't really try to decipher it. I just knew that my life would lead, and I would meet the right people, the right opportunities at the right time. And it has worked out like that. I haven't had to go looking for anything or anyone. People
Yeah,
has come my way, and the modalities and the processes that we teach and share, both Sam and I, are stuff that we have learned over the last 20 years to help in this time now, which leads me into the 21st.
yeah.
So in order to do that, in order for us to step into our sovereign self and take our power, it's not even taking our power back, it's just remembering that we have it.
Yeah, it's already
It's
inside, isn't it?
absolutely,
Yeah.
it's just remembering it. In order to do that, we do need to have a few things on board internally. So what came through very, very ferociously was that I was to facilitate a 12-strand DNA activation. So on our call, we had people from right around the world on the 12th of the 12th. On our call, we had people that it's just intuited and felt like this was the right thing to do, but had never ever heard of anything like this before.
Yeah.
They were on the call. And also people that have been working in this field, pioneers, if you like, with their own massive tribes and going forth. We had those people on the call as well. So it was a big collective, eclectic mix. But we did this huge ceremony where we tapped into our 12 strands of DNA. That's the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual bodies.
Yeah.
And we cleansed those with the divine light codes of love that we accessed in this space that we were there. And people had all sorts of experiences. So within the physical DNA, there was parts of the DNA that was highlighted, illnesses that were highlighted, potential illnesses, all of that coding, reconfigurating and realigning. Because remember, this is how we always were before we were demodified, genetically demodified, a good few thousands of years ago. We worked on this level before. It's not something new. This
Yeah.
is our natural state of being. Yeah,
It's reawakening to it, isn't it?
it is a reawakening to it, and it's something that for many it has laid dormant. And again, there's this onslaught at the moment in terms of the threat on our DNA structure with the new meds that are coming out to help with what's happening on the planet right now, and how that will alter the DNA structure. So it came through really thick and fast that we had to strengthen, activate, protect the very blueprint, if you like, of humanity.
Okay.
So it was quite full on, and it was absolutely amazing. And I tell you what, Tara, if anyone wants to do it, they can still do it. And if they want to come to the 21st, then I highly recommend that they use this opportunity to do it. Sam does the EFT on this, so we do some tapping to embody ourselves and ground that and just clear any residue, resistance, or any of that stuff. I take you through this process, and then Sam then grounds it back in, and then kind of rippling it out into the collective consciousness. So it's an amazing thing to do. Everyone's more than welcome to come. I'm sure you'll put links on there. We just, so the more people that can do this and tap into the collective grid, the better. But that we did a big bit of work on the spirit body. So the spirit body has had a battering over the centuries, and in that we have we've got a lot of fragmentation. So we've got a lot of fragmentation out in the physical world, as within, so without, as without, so within. We've got a lot of fragmentation on this on this spiritual level. So we did a mass call out, individual call out to the lost parts of their soul, the wounded parts, the parts that are numbed out, frozen off, living in fear, anxiousness, all those parts, not just on your timeline.
There are in each person. Yeah.
Absolutely. And your ancestral lines, because people up until this point would have died and come back with all of that still hanging on. So you're experiencing more of those life lessons, etc., etc. Now's the time to clear all that. Now is the time. So we did this absolutely, we did this massive clearing.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the you know, the emails that are coming through, I was very looking at mainstream media story anyway, quite objectively.
Yes.
You know, now I am fully seeing it as the story that it is, and not our timeline. The timeline has really shifted. There is a new earth that's being born, and the children of this earth are the sovereign beings that are taking back space on that. And we just need to do that individually. Every single one of you is important. And so like the program that you just intuited that's going to happen on the 25th, you know, all of that is not coincidence. All of that is divine timing.
I mean, the 12th for me, I actually posted the other day that I have had so many different shifts in last week leading up to the 12th, and I didn't know anything about the 12th, to be honest, but that was a really powerful shift internally in my energetic body and in my mindset and everything. And so the 12th was really big for me actually this weekend. And then, like you say, I've opened the doors for the Aligned Mastermind that starts in January, and I'm closing them on the 21st. And I chose the date of the 21st, but I don't know where the date came from. It just came, and it was like, that's the date you have to close it. And like you're saying, those are two really special dates that I didn't even realize. I could feel the energy attracting me to those dates, but I didn't actually know what they meant. So it's really important that people,
it's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and you'd mentioned something about anchoring the new you on the 21st, which is so incredibly powerful as well. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So the 21st has the whole ceremony, if you like, come in massively. We have connected with this amazing man. His name's Greg, and he is from Australia, and he does sound healing, so with his didgeridoo. So the whole thing about the 21st is basically connecting in with the ceremony that's happening in Uluru, which is I know Uluru, which is Ayers Rock in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, so the elders there, this prophecy is thousands of years old, that this is happening on the 21st.
Okay.
And so the elders are having a massive ceremony at Ayers Rock, and obviously we're not going to be there physically, but in the metaphysical world we can energetically all feed in. And this absolutely, and it's about re-energizing Mother Earth. I mean, she's been raped and pillaged and abused, and has had enough. You know, it's kicking off everywhere, isn't it? You know, from the fires and the floods and everything, she's really saying no. And so this great prophecy that's for the 21st, and this alignment, this stellar alignment that's happening, is super, super powerful to re-energize the earth, the grid system, her natural lifelines, as you were, and also within us. So what we're doing is Sam is going to be starting again with the EFT. That's a really great grounding technique that will just really give you a tool that you can use past the 21st, because it doesn't just stop at the 21st.
No,
You
of
know,
course,
this is a great moment.
beginning, isn't it? I guess. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that tool is really, really quite a profound tool to use. So if worry or fear or anxiousness is coming up, because we are being bombarded, aren't we, on a daily
Yeah,
basis?
definitely.
Project fear is is there, and it is all about vibration. So you know, we keeping our
We
vibe
talk a lot
high.
about vibration. Yeah. Yeah. Keep your
Yeah, keeping
elevation high. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But also in alignment. So it's not about wishful thinking, keeping yourself high. You know, I'm going to put a bit of slap on and pretend I'm happy. That's not authentic. It's
Say,
not
I am
real.
happy. I am happy.
Yeah, but it's about being okay. I'm fearful right now. Right, let's lean into that fear,
Mm.
and we can tap, and we can do some of these processes that we teach over in the sovereign self group,
Yeah.
to kind of help acknowledge where you are, love where you are that little bit more, and then move through that. But on the 21st, we've got another 9 strands of DNA coming online. So this is huge. So now we will have 21 strands of DNA. That awakening that will happen is kind of awakening the Kundalini rainbow serpent
No.
energetic, which is in each and every one of
Yeah.
us, which will go up and cleanse all of the chakras, opening up this bridge, if you like, between the 7th plane of existence. So you're acting as a conduit,
Mm.
like a galactic rainbow bridge between there and here, and then streaming through these crystalline light codes, which will go straight down. You'll be guided in this straight
Yeah.
down into the heart chakra of the earth. She'll then pump that through her lifelines, if you like, and
Mm.
it will just feed into that collective consciousness ceremony that's happening in Uluru, and so kind of re-energizing and helping the birth, because we're birthing a new earth.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. It's about coming back to our sovereign self. Greg will then come on with his didgeridoo, and with all the other elders that
Mhm.
that will be doing this
Yeah.
as well, at the same time. So it's 9 p.m. over in Australia, which is about midday, 11 midday over here. So we can tap into that, helping move with the kind of sound healing, if you like.
Mm.
And then Sam comes in at the end with this matrix collective consciousness, which is basically each individual will be visualizing the world that they wish to live in. So we'll
Okay.
be doing it on a personal and collective level. We'll get a clear visual feeling sense of that. We'll anchor our timelines into that. Okay,
Okay.
because there's lots of timelines on offer right now.
Yeah.
Everyone has free will, so
Whatever
let's
you choose to
use
focus
that.
for, isn't it?
Absolutely. So we'll anchor that into the one that is the highest vibe for you and for the collective grid.
Yeah.
And we anchor that timeline in, creating a direct pathway.
Mhm.
And then we'll bring all of that into the here and now. So it's going to be absolutely
Phenomenal.
epic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh my
I know. It's super exciting. Yeah.
God. The energetic vibration of the world is just, you can feel that it is completely shifting. And Monday sounds like it's going to be a really powerful day.
Yeah.
If you look back over this past year, I know that, with COVID, people have been ill, but there was a reason this happened.
Yeah.
And
It's like a deep cleanse.
it is, people have had to stop, and they've reassessed, and they've stopped just being mindlessly going about their day. They've actually reassessed things and looked at what they want to do, and realize that they're not happy doing this, or they are happy doing that, and they want to do more of it. And they're making changes in their personal relationships, the relationships with their businesses, even, changing businesses and things like that. It's all come at the time that we've had this COVID coma going on for the whole of the summer, where people have had to look at things differently, and it's been a different feeling energetically as well. And I think it's been more loving as well, because people are more relaxed and open to sharing love that they have with one another, because they realize that It's the little things like that that they've missed. They've missed not being able to hug each other or go for a coffee and things like that. And that's
But we
shown them.
found we found other ways to connect, haven't we?
We have, yeah, and we didn't, but we might not have put as much importance on it before as we have now. Now we realize that it is important to do that and stay in touch. And I think that's really powerful as well.
And also, like you said, it's that there's been that chance to reflect, hasn't there? So
Yeah.
rather than careering through life, like you said, mindlessly, we're having that opportunity to sit and think, well, what is it that I want to do with my mind, with my body, with my money, and make those changes that are more beneficial for self and family and health
Yeah.
and wealth all round. So it's been, there's been a gift within
Yes, there has definitely.
the crap.
Yeah. Some people have actually realized their gifts that they have that they didn't realize they had before. And that's coming through as well. And they want to take those kind of gifts forward and share them with the world, that, they had too much other crap going on to realize that they had them in the first place, which is really, I just love the way that we're going with the world. And it's going to be 2121 is going to be phenomenal because there's so much
It's going
going
to be
on.
amazing.
I know. I'm so excited about it. And for me, it's year one. So this was a year 9 for me, and I'm closing off all the shit, and I'm going into a year one, and I'm just like, my God, I just cannot wait. 1st of January, I'm going to be just jumping about, because it's going to be a whole new level of energy and different things. It's like a full year of new moon to me. Do you know what I mean? The new intentions that are going to be happening next year. And for a lot of people as well, it's just, yeah, I can't
It's
even.
going to be amazing. We've
Is.
got a cool thing happening on the 1st of the 1st. We've got a beautiful intention setting ceremony, and then a really lovely, palpable prosperity, opening up the prosperity portal. So that is really lovely, just to have it in the back of your mind, that if on the 1st you could just tune in, do your little meditation, and then just set all that and align yourself for the new year.
So do you have a specific link to, for example, for the 21st? Or is it just
So
your website? Because I can leave it in the notes afterwards anyway.
Yeah, I can give you the link, or when you post this, I can put the link down there, and then people can just sign up.
Okay.
And then even if you can't come to any of them at the time, because we're working in the metaphysical world, physics don't apply, and time isn't linear. So even if you can't be there at the exact time, you can come to this when you can. So if you sign up, then you will automatically get a replay sent to you.
Okay.
And then also, because we've already started the process with the 12 strands of DNA, you'll have the replay to that, so that you can do that first.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
So that you on your energetic body, you've cleared all that crap out, and you're ready for the next phase. So that link will also provide you with the replay of the 12th of the 12th.
That's really exciting.
It is really exciting, and then you'll be on board with everybody else then, and then the 21st we'll do that, and then, but like I say, you can come to it whenever you like.
Excellent. So amazing. I mean, the shift is just going to be like,
But what's amazing, like when you said, I didn't really know what it was, but I felt this, and I had to use those dates. That's it. That's synchronicity. That's it in action. We are connected, even if we might not consciously be aware of it yet.
Well, our energies just all connect out into the universe, don't they? And it's just people think that they're a standalone vessel, but they're not.
No. And so important. They are each and every one of us. You're like, oh, little old me. Oh, what can I do?
Yeah, exactly.
But like you say, loads of people have literally woken up to their, like what you said about their gifts.
Yeah.
They're like starting up their Reiki healing. They're starting up their crystal energy business. They're going into their yoga. They're writing books. Quite a few of my clients have just like these books are just being downloaded where they've been wanting to do it for many years, and then so it's a great opportunity right now.
It is. And together, collectively, we can, well, heal. That's what everybody needs. Everybody needs to heal, but they need to heal energetically. It's not just a physical experience. Because even if your body looks fine, what's going on inside affects the body. You know, if
Oh, absolutely.
you're keeping a lot of anger or resentment in your body, that's when you start to create dis-ease in the body or illness rather than wellness. So it's a matter of energetically healing and cleansing as well, isn't it? It's not,
It absolutely.
not just
Yeah,
a proverbial dot.
the body hears everything the mind says. So
Yeah,
after Saturday, and I just feel so clear and so focused and just
I feel
vibe.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm like a
yeah.
little puppy. I'm like, oh my God.
I know, same.
Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. So,
Mm.
well, thank you so much, Patricia, today. You've given us lots of information. I shall leave a link for people to check out the 21st and they'll get the 12th. And I guess the first as well. Is that going to be
Yeah.
tied in? Perfect.
Yeah, so the one for the first will I mean, if they want to join our Sovereign Self group, I think you're in it already, Tara, aren't you? That's a lovely little place. We
I
do
don't
lots
think
of
I'm in
EF.
it yet. No, I don't.
Are
No.
you sure?
You know what? I don't even
EF.
know how I met you, Patricia.
No, neither do I. I was like suddenly having emails and I was like, oh yeah, Tara's really lovely. And I was like, how did that happen? I was
I
literally
don't
just
know.
thinking that. But again, we're being guided to
Yeah.
find our tribes.
We are. Like you said before, people are just coming into your life that were meant to be
Yeah.
there. And I found that as well. People have left my life that I thought were going to be in 2021.
Yeah.
And new people are coming in, and it's like, well, they're the people that are supposed to be in.
Absolutely. And then just think, when you do this and you start really stepping into your mission, the reason why you're here,
Yeah.
the amount of people that you'll be able to touch and inspire and ignite through your course and all of that, it just gives me goosebumps all over. It's amazing.
Up and down right now. I'm like, oh my
I
God, oh
know.
my God, it's so exciting. Yeah, sorry. Calm me down.
I know. Yeah.
Breathe.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much for
Okay.
joining us. And I'll leave everything in the link up there.
Yeah, cool.
There it is.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.